I'm Brett Golding.
Hi, my name is Teddy Nikolov.
Hi, I'm Tibor Kovacs.
We created the organization called HELP, Homelessness Everywhere Lacking Publicity, and our goal is to eliminate homelessness. I feel like this is an issue that I really want to pay attention to and that really needs to be stopped in our society. There's so many people around the world that are suffering from homelessness and poverty, and being able to help in our own community is huge.
I wanted to do this project because I think homeless people are really looked down upon in today's society. I think that if we were to help them more in their daily lives, I think it would really positively impact them. And it's not always their choice. It's usually never their choice that they're on the streets. It's usually because they're evicted or just money issues. They didn't choose to be on the streets.
The first step of the project was to go shopping for the packages that we had to make. We went to Dollarama, Costco, Walmart, and a few other places. We got food, we got tissues, we got bags, we got socks, and it was a good experience because we worked as a team a lot, and we were deciding upon like what to get as we were doing it. So overall, it was a very good experience.
We attended Dollarama, Costco, and Walmart. We purchased items like fruit cups, plastic bags, Kleenex, toothbrushes, etc. They all totaled $121, so we were $1 over our projected amount of $120.
We got a bunch of supplies and then we started putting the packages together. We did this all on Brad's deck.
When we got home with all the supplies from shopping, we had to assemble all the packages and make sandwiches. So my house was kind of set up as headquarters, and we assembled the packages on our deck. It was really cool walking into the backyard, seeing my deck full of food and items that are gonna help people. It's really, really cool. And also making the sandwiches was a lot of fun. We made 54 of them. So yeah, and just on my deck, when we went into the darkness, we were working for like 3-4 hours.
There are approximately 200,000 to 300,000 homeless people in Canada on any given day. And in Kitchener, which was the town that we went to, there is approximately 3,000. Me, myself, my personal inspiration was, I always thought of it this way: if I were homeless, I would really, really appreciate and I would really be inspired to get back on my feet if someone were to do this for me. If someone were to hand me a package that they themselves made and they spent and put the money and the time into making for me, that would really inspire me. So I was really hoping that I would be able to inspire some of these people, all of these people, to get back into their communities and to get out of where they are right now.
The people you're about to see are all people in Kitchener that are homeless or low income. They are relying on soup kitchens, shelters, and any aid to get by each and every night. These people need our help, and we were there to provide it. So here it is, on the streets of Kitchener.
So the first person we met was Don, and he was outside of one of the grocery stores in Kitchener. All he had was a shopping cart and his hat, which he was holding out to collect change in. He also had his dog with him, whose name was Paz. And when we talked to Don, we found out that the reason why he became homeless was because he came from Vancouver to visit family, and he ended up not being able to live. He was planning on wanting to live, but he couldn't make it, and he ended up on the streets. So he was really appreciative of what we did.
We got these for you. You're not allergic to peanut butter, right?
No.
Alright,
Awesome.
beautiful. Here you are. No worries. So how long have you been living on the streets for?
Since last November.
Oh yeah?
And do you know, like, is there a specific reason why that happened? Or?
No, I just moved in from Vancouver.
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
Good.
Yeah.
What made you leave Vancouver?
Just come down here to see family.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. Okay.
So, Spaz, did you meet him on the streets too?
I've had him 8 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were driving down King Street in Kitchener, one of the main streets there, and we saw someone who we thought was homeless, and it turned out to be Peter. He's been living on the streets for about 5 years, he said, and he talked about how difficult it is and how he has a mental illness which gives him the shakes when he's doing paperwork, so it's even more difficult for him to get out of that position.
There you go. Awesome. Right. And a water bottle as well. Not a problem at all.
So is there just a reason why you ended up on this? I ran around.
Yeah?
Cumulative stress, depression, problems with anxiety, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, make sure you don't
Of
give up.
course, been out of work now long enough that going head to head with your people.
It is difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get back into the
Yeah,
community.
I get the shakes at the thought of the paper these days. It's like,
Yeah.
my memory's absolutely shit.
Yeah,
And it's like,
it's understandable for sure.
yeah. Take what's available.
Well, I mean, just make sure you don't give up. Right?
Like that's
there's always hope.
the package is
Yeah.
representing our we
motivation.
yeah
For you.
we believe in it.
Awesome.
Everybody on the streets and
All right.
there you go.
Guys.
No
No
problem.
All right. Hope it helps you.
Brad. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
One of the other people that we met was Phil, and he was a guy outside one of the banks downtown Kitchener. We saw him coming out of the bank, and he had his accordion set up just beside the exit. He was homeless, but when we offered him the package, he said he's okay. He was very polite and very nice about it, and that's okay. I mean, if the people didn't feel comfortable taking it, it's totally alright with us. He played us a song which was awesome, and he was really polite. Well, are you currently living on the streets, right? You have a home? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, man. So, how long have you been living on the streets? What?
To me.
We were driving in Kitchener and we saw Kerry outside one of the coffee shops, and we went by to talk to him, and we gave him a package, and he was really talking about how difficult it actually is being homeless and actually getting out of there, because you don't have a phone number or an email or anything. and he actually suggested that there should be an organization where everyone who's homeless can have a phone number there.
Carried. Alright, great. So we got some items here for you. So
Are you
don't have a
allergic to
peanut allergy, right?
What?
You don't have a peanut allergy?
Peanut allergy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
great.
Well, that's for you.
So
Hope it helps. And Gary, you know, is there like a reason why you ended up like this, or is there anything specific that made you have to live on the streets, or
I just got evicted.
yeah.
evicted? Okay, I see.
This is also for you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, thanks, Gary. We just want to say, you know, don't give up. Don't give up.
That, like giving you the package is our way of saying that there is a way to
Oh yeah.
continue. You got it.
Yeah, the hardest thing about homeless places. You're in a home, right? It's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
get out of it because you gotta get out of the supermarket,
Yeah.
right? And it's hard. Places to shower. Like they should have one place
Yeah.
where all the homeless can go, like have a
Yeah.
computer where you can get a job.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard when you don't have a phone number.
Right.
Then
Exactly.
you can't
Yeah.
put down a
Stuff like
reference.
that.
things like
They
that.
can get you like this place.
Yeah.
Get phone calls there.
Yeah.
Like just one place.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
One in every city,
Yeah.
right? So that way, if they got phone calls, they
Yeah.
could take them there.
Right. That's a really good idea.
It's awesome. We will definitely suggest that.
Yeah, because we talked to some of the kitchens and some of the shelters in here, like Ray of Hope and the St. John's kitchen. So we can definitely go on the project. That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Carrie.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it, eh?
Hope it helps. Yeah.
Thank you.
Remember, don't give up.
Yeah.
All right.
So we met these two women right out front of Kitchener City Hall, and neither of them were homeless. They were just low income, and they're both two really cool ladies. They were really excited about life, and they're both had their own apartments. That's great.
This coming Monday is the last. This coming Monday, next Monday is the last one. So I got the whole thing,
That is great.
and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Because more, this is summertime. I can do more. I can get out more and do everything I want to do without being stuck in the house.
That's great.
My name's
I
Steve.
love
I can be
it.
in
That's awesome.
this way I can.
And are you guys currently without a place to stay, or do you have?
No, I got a place.
Yeah.
I live up on 37 Mill right across the street.
And how is that?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Been there that couple months. Landlord's awesome.
That's good.
That's awesome. It's good when you find people like that, right?
Yeah.
I got a good landlord. I know supposed to take care without a place.
That's good.
I set my new tab number.
Yeah. That's all.
And I got the
What's your name?
My name's Teddy. That's
I
Brad.
got
That's
the
Tibor.
most best friend I ever had.
That's unbelievable.
One of the places that we went was the Ray of Hope building downtown in Kitchener, and there was a lot of people. There was a barbecue going on, it's really nice from the people of Ray of Hope. They really do a lot for the community. We were hoping that we could be able to hand out the packages on the property of the actual building, but due to sanitary and health reasons, we weren't able to. And that's totally understandable. We weren't bad about it or anything. We just stood outside of the building, really just outside of where the cars would come in, and we handed out a package there, which was great because they all went. So it was awesome. The people were really nice about it and really appreciative.
Sandwich?
I will.
Yeah,
Good. Your name was no, we're actually just doing it ourselves.
You want a sandwich? Peanut butter?
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Roast sandwich there for the fella. Have a great night, sir.
You got socks too.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Here, thank you. I need socks. I need a sandwich.
Peanut butter.
You got meat? No meat?
What's going on down there?
Myself?
We got bands out here. You got a band out here?
At City Hall.
So Mojo, he was a really cool guy actually. He was probably one of my favorite people that we talked to. He had a lot to talk about, he had a lot of opinions, a lot to say, and he played guitar. He wasn't actually homeless, but he was very, very low income.
I play guitar for a pastime.
Okay,
I've been a busher for like 15 years.
Awesome.
No, I've been, about 15 years. I've been playing guitar for 40 years. I'm 57.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be alive, that's all I'm going to say.
That's a great attitude.
That's good. I just found out today one of my best friends just died.
Oh, no, really?
So I'm a little upset about that, but I'm gonna.
We're sorry. Yeah,
So I play a song for him, right? Let's,
if you can play that.
If I leave her tomorrow, would you still remember me? I must be traveling on now. Too many places I got to see. Oh Lord, I can't change. Oh Lord, I can't change. Anyway, that's for my brother, my street brother. Anyway,
That's awesome.
So in the end, the project turned out very well, which this is my opinion. It turned out very well. I'm really proud of what we did. I'm really hoping it gets into something bigger. I really think this is just part one of the project, and it's gonna expand on the bigger things. I really enjoyed how we worked as a team on putting everything together and making this video, getting the packages, and it was a really good experience overall. I'm really proud of it. I really feel good about what I'm doing.
I think going out and doing this was a very good thing that we did, and I think we should definitely do it one more time on a much larger scale though. And I think giving these packages to people who might not normally get those supplies is very good, and is definitely good for them as well. Like toothbrushes and apples, like generally food, I think is very important when you don't have an income or a very low one at that.
The project was extremely successful. We're hoping to do another one. This time on a larger scale though. We're planning on going to Toronto and hopefully getting even more money to make even more packages. Maybe even 100 packages, 200 packages. We want to make a part 2 to this documentary about homelessness. And this is, like I said earlier, this issue is one that's very close to me, and one that I legitimately care about. I feel like homelessness is an issue that is underlooked in today's society. We tend to focus on things that are occurring, like for example like aid in Africa and all that, which is great causes, but we tend to miss the things that are right in front of our face, which is homelessness. We see it every day if we live in a big city. It's something that we should all care about, be concerned about, and be helping.
Would you still remember me? I must be traveling on now. Too many places I got to